All right, so obviously big news. You guys won your first conference game, snapped your super long win streak. How does it feel after to get a dub like that at home?
It feels great, but we need to keep stacking days. Coach said we had 2 good practices led into this, and I feel like we were really locked in, brought a lot of energy, and we just need to keep stacking these days. This isn't nothing.
Yeah, definitely keep stacking days. Just going to practice every day, like it's like we didn't win. You know what I'm saying? Like just go in every day, like like a new attitude, stuff like that.
Yeah, this is definitely like the most energetic I've seen you guys all this year. Was there anything different into preparation-wise, or anything that Coach told you that made it different than the other games that we played this season?
I don't think so. I think players like Will coming off the bench and Duro coming off the bench and giving us, big minutes, and that really boosted everyone's energy.
Definitely, I feel like we were just more of a connected unit in this game, and that's why we pulled out the win.
Yeah, well, you just mentioned it, Eggs, too. You had a huge part in getting this dub. I mean, how does it feel to have the stats that you had and, have that impact on your team in such a big game like this?
It feels great. I'm just trying to be the energy guy for this team. The guy that comes in and just does the dirty stuff, the dirty work, stuff like that. So, I just try to work hard every day to, perfect it and stuff like that. So that's really all I do.
You guys were down at the break. How did you take that halftime deficit and turn it into the second half win at the end of it, but coming out very strong in the second half? What was that halftime offering like?
I think, we settled down. Coach yelled at us a little bit, and that really got us locked in, like really kind of like a wake-up, talk. So, yeah, we came out. We we was playing great defense, got some stops, got in the transition, because that's what we was doing at the beginning of the game when we were winning. So we got back to that.
Also, like when we play, we've been in a lot of different positions, playing so many games that we have. So being down, being up at halftime, we really just got to stay level-headed and just keep, grinding the game out.
How are you guys celebrating this after?
Sleep.
Yeah, sleep, yeah.
Definitely sleep. A lot of sleep. We back at it tomorrow.
Back at it, yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Burno is here. Coach, would you like to start us off with a thought on the game?
Yeah, it was a competitive game from the start. I thought, both teams played hard. I thought, our guys had focus coming out of the second half, which has been our Achilles heel all season. And to come out and to, play the way we played, undermanned. We lost Harvin at shoot-around today. And I thought the guys stepped up. Will Lovin Watts made some huge plays. Xavier was Xavier-like, playing 32 minutes, 6 for 10, 6 rebounds. I want to say he had 3 blocks, 19 and 6 and 3 was huge for us. But Will Lovin Watts was the guy that really impacted this game with 5 steals. He made some great plays. He made a timely 3 to put us back up 7. So I'm really happy for him. But, this is, obviously we were coming off of a dreadful start of the year in January. So hopefully February will be a lot better for us.
Coach, are you at all happy, excited about getting the first conference win right now?
Yeah, for the guys, because, young men, when you lose in today's society, it can mess with your confidence on and off the court. And so to see these guys celebrate a win like this, it was really made me feel good because I know their confidence was shaken. And so to see these guys respond to reaffirm that they are good players, we are a good team, we can win games. Wow, that was the pleasure out of seeing the final score for the guys, letting them know that we can win games and that they're good players.
Yeah, and you mentioned Will had a huge game today, a lot of huge plays. Is he someone that you could see slipping into the starting role at some point?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a guy that can play. The reason we brought him off the bench is because we needed scoring off the bench and we needed another guard. We're down 4 guards at this juncture. And so he's a guy that, early on the staff thought highly of, and we still do. He's battled some injuries with the wrist all year. But I'm happy for him because 2 days ago he was under the hot seat, and we challenged him to be better, and he showed. And having 18 points and yet again 5 steals, 11 for 12 from the free throw line is huge, with 7 rebounds, 4 offensive. Like that's in a collegiate game. Those are really good numbers. So I'm happy for him, happy for the team. So now we got to get back to work and try to build on this momentum.
Yeah, X and Will, they said earlier that you helped with their focus because you yelled at them at halftime. What were some things that you were saying to them?
I can't repeat that.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. I can't. No, you just challenge these guys, right? When you lose, doubt seeps in, right? We all have at some juncture in our lives fear of failure, and we've been in these situations where the moment took over and we didn't control the moment. And so I try to snap these guys back by saying you got to go out and compete because you can control that. Shots making, that's out of your control. But playing hard and diving on loose balls and playing with energy is something that we can control, and I thought those guys did that for the most part.
Yeah, and then thoughts on Diggy and Zariq didn't have the best games, kind of cold from the field, but everyone stepped up. So your thoughts on everyone else?
Well, I think Diggy struggling will help us because yet again it gives confidence to other guys that they can do more and be a part. I thought Diggy had a good floor game. Nutter had a good floor game. I think Nutter had 5 assists, 2 turnovers, which is huge for us in regards to the assist department. They're going to struggle, right? And we're a team, so other guys got to step up and make plays, and I thought the other guys did that. I don't expect Diggy to go 2 for 15 very often, but if I told you going in the game, Diggy would go 2 for 15 and we'll win by double, I'll be probably lying to you. So it shows that these guys can step up and make plays.
Now, last one here, Coach. I didn't see Phil on the bench at all tonight either, or today, excuse me. And yeah, anywhere on his status?
He'll be to be determined. We'll get with him tonight and see how he feels, and we'll go from there.
Everyone else is still the same, day to day?
Yeah, day to day. Thank you.
One more.
Yes.
A-Cuff. You did a great job on him, and just defensively overall, just talk about your effort on that.
Well, he's a juggernaut to guard because he has good size, and he's their primary scorer. So a guy like that, he's always dangerous because he has the green light to shoot. And so Nutter, it's not going to show on the stat sheet, but Nutter played a tremendous job in guarding him, but it also took some of Nutter's legs away because he had to be really focused on this kid. He was 6 for 22, 0 for 6. He was -10 when he was on the floor, and that's their best player. So we needed to really do a good job with him, because once he sees the ball goes in a hole, then it's over. And we did a really good job of keeping him out of the foul, off the foul line. He was 2 for 2. So it was a team effort, but a lot of that responsibility came down to Zarik Nutter. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Be safe.